Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Beginner English Speaking TV.
It's so good to be here with all of you again. We are Sarah and Mike, your friendly English teachers.
We are so happy you chose to spend some time with us today. Our goal, as always, is to help you speak English better step by simple step.
Yes, that's right. And we want to make it easy and fun for you. Today, we have a very important topic. It's about everyday English.
Exactly. We're going to talk about common daily English conversations. These are the sentences and phrases you use every single day when you talk to people.
Imagine you wake up, you meet a friend, you go to a shop, or you just want to say hello. What do you say? Today, we will learn those important words and sentences.
These are the building blocks of communication, the very first things you say to start a conversation, to ask a question, or to be polite.
Learning these simple sentences will make you feel more confident when you speak English, and that's what we want for you. We want you to feel brave and happy when you speak.
So, get ready to listen carefully. We will say each sentence slowly, and then we will explain it a little. Don't worry if you don't understand every single word right away. Just listen to the sounds and the rhythm.
You can even close your eyes for a moment and just listen. Imagine yourself using these phrases in real life. How exciting is that?
Yes, try to imagine yourself in different situations, speaking English. It helps your brain learn faster. So, are you ready, Sarah?
I am absolutely ready, Mike, and I think our listeners are ready too. Let's start with some very common greetings.
Okay, excellent. Let's begin. Our first phrase is good morning.
Good morning. This is what you say when you first see someone in the morning, usually before 12 o'clock noon. It's a friendly way to say hello when the sun is up.
You can say good morning to your family, to your friends, to a person at the coffee shop, or to your teacher. It's very polite and common.
It means I hope you have a good morning. It sets a nice positive tone for the day. For example, when you open your eyes and see your husband, you can say, "Good morning, dear."
Or when you arrive at work, you can say, good morning, everyone. It's a simple, happy start.
Our next phrase is similar. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You use this phrase after 12 o'clock noon when the morning is finished and it's daytime, but not yet evening. Usually, you can use good afternoon until about 5 or 6 p.m.
Yes, that's right. So if you meet someone for lunch, you would say, "Good afternoon." It's also a very polite greeting. It means, I hope you have a good afternoon.
And then, when the day is ending, we say good evening.
Good evening. This is for when the sun starts to go down and it gets dark, usually after 5 or 6 p.m. or when you are meeting someone for dinner.
Right. Good evening is also a polite way to say hello. It's not usually used when you are leaving a place at night. For that, you might say good night. But good night is more for saying goodbye before bed. Good evening is for greeting someone.
So to recap the greetings, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. These are your basic hello phrases for different times of the day.
Perfect. Now, after you say hello, what's a very common question people ask? It is, how are you?
How are you? This is a question to ask about someone's well-being. It means, are you feeling good? Is everything okay? It's a very common way to show you care.
Yes, it's polite to ask this after a greeting. For example, good morning, Sarah. How are you?
And a common answer to how are you is, I'm good, thanks.
I'm good, thanks. This is a simple and positive answer. It means I am fine, I am well. And thanks is a polite way to show gratitude for the question.
You can also say, I'm fine, thank you, or I'm well, thank you. They all mean roughly the same thing, but I'm good, thanks is very popular.
So, practice that little exchange. How are you? I'm good, thanks. Very useful.
Our next phrase is crucial when you meet someone new for the first time. It is, what's your name?
What's your name? This is how you ask a person for their name. It's a direct and polite question.
And the answer is very simple. My name is your name.
My name is your name. So, if someone asks me, what's your name? I would say, my name is Mike.
And if someone asks me, what's your name? I would say, my name is Sarah. It's very straightforward.
After you learn someone's name, it's very nice to say, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. This phrase expresses happiness that you have met this new person. It's a polite way to end that first part of the introduction.
For example, hello, my name is Mike. Nice to meet you, Mike. My name is Sarah.
Nice to meet you too, Sarah. It makes the other person feel welcome and happy to talk to you. It's a very important phrase for social interactions.
Now, let's move on to some essential phrases for getting attention or being polite in other situations. The first one is, excuse me.
Excuse me. This phrase has a few uses. One common use is when you want to get someone's attention politely. For example, if you are in a shop and you want to ask an assistant a question, you can say, "Excuse me, can I ask a question?"
Or if you are trying to pass by someone in a crowded place and they are blocking your way, you can say, excuse me, to let them know you need to pass. It's a polite way to say, please move a little.
It's also used if you accidentally bump into someone. You can say, "Oh, excuse me," to apologize quickly. It's very versatile.
Yes, excuse me is very important for being polite. Our next essential phrase is thank you.
Thank you. This is how you show gratitude. You say this when someone helps you or gives you something. It means, "I appreciate what you did."
For example, if someone opens the door for you, you say thank you. If someone gives you a present, you say thank you very much.
And a common response to thank you is, "You're welcome."
You're welcome. This means it was my pleasure to help you. It's a polite way to acknowledge someone's thanks.
So the exchange is, "Thank you, you're welcome." These two phrases are used together many, many times every day.
Absolutely. Always remember to say please and thank you. Speaking of please, that's our next important word. Please. Please.
You use please when you are asking for something or making a request. It makes your request polite.
For example, instead of just saying, give me water, you say, please give me water. Or, can I have a coffee, please? It makes your request much softer and more polite.
It shows respect. Please is a magic word that makes people happy to help you.
Our next phrase is for when you make a mistake or cause a small problem. It's sorry.
Sorry. This is what you say to apologize. It means, "I regret what happened." If you accidentally step on someone's foot, you immediately say, "Oh, sorry."
Or if you are late for a meeting, you say, I'm sorry I'm late. It shows you acknowledge your mistake.
It's a very important word for mending relationships and showing kindness.
Moving on, imagine you are in a shop and you need help. You might hear someone say, can I help you?
Can I help you? This is a question often asked by shop assistants or people who work in customer service. They are offering to assist you.
And if you need help, you can say, yes, please.
Yes, please. This is a polite way to accept the offer of help. You can then explain what you need. For example, "Yes, please, I'm looking for some bread."
If you don't need help, you can say, no, thank you. Simple and clear.
Another useful question, especially when traveling, is, "Where is the bathroom?"
Where is the bathroom? This is a very practical question to ask when you need to find a restroom or toilet. It's polite and direct.
Or you might say, "Excuse me, where is the restroom?" Restroom is another common word for bathroom in public places.
When you are shopping, a very important question is, how much is this?
How much is this? This is how you ask for the price of an item. You point to something and say, "How much is this?"
Or if you want to be more specific, how much is this shirt? It's a crucial phrase for shopping.
Okay, let's talk about language itself. You might need to ask someone, "Do you speak English?"
Do you speak English? This question is useful when you are in a foreign country or speaking to someone who might not speak your language.
And if someone speaks to you in English but you don't understand, you can say, "I don't understand."
I don't understand. This is a very honest and helpful phrase. It lets the other person know that you need more explanation or for them to speak more simply.
And following that, you might want to ask them to say it again. So you can say, "Could you repeat that, please?"
Could you repeat that, please? This is a polite way to ask someone to say something again. Maybe they spoke too fast or the words were unclear.
It's a very helpful phrase when you are learning English. Don't be shy to use it.
And finally, when you are leaving, some common phrases are see you later or goodbye.
See you later. This is a friendly way to say goodbye when you expect to see the person again soon.
And goodbye is a general way to say farewell. You can use it in almost any situation when you are leaving.
Another nice phrase when you leave is "have a good day."
Have a good day. This is a friendly wish for someone to enjoy the rest of their day. You can say it to a friend, a cashier, or a colleague.
All right, that was a lot of very useful sentences. We went through good morning, how are you, I'm good, thanks, what's your name, nice to meet you, excuse me, thank you, you're welcome, please, sorry, can I help you, yes please, where is the bathroom, how much is this, do you speak English, I don't understand, could you repeat that please, see you later, goodbye, and have a good day.
Yes, that's a fantastic list of common daily phrases. Now it's time for some practice. We want you, our listeners, to speak along with us.
This part is very important. Don't just listen, speak. Repeating after us will help your mouth and tongue get used to making English sounds.
We will say the phrase slowly, and then we will give you a moment to repeat it. Try to say it exactly like us.
Are you ready? Let's start with some greetings.
Repeat after me. Good morning. Again, good morning. Good. Now, good afternoon. One more time. Good afternoon. Excellent. Let's try the evening greeting.
Good evening. One more time, slowly. Good evening.
Now, let's practice asking how someone is. How are you? Say it again. How are you? And how to answer.
I'm good, thanks. Repeat it. I'm good, thanks.
Great job. Now, asking someone's name. What's your name? Try it again. What's your name? And your response.
My name is your name. So say your own name. My name is...
After you learn their name, nice to meet you. Again, nice to meet you.
Let's practice excuse me. Excuse me. One more time, excuse me.
And the important thank you.
Thank you. With feeling. Thank you.
And the response, you're welcome. Repeat, you're welcome.
Don't forget, please. Please. Again, please.
And sorry, sorry. A bit faster now, sorry.
Now, let's try some longer phrases. We'll say them slowly first. Can I help you? Can I help you?
And the positive reply, yes, please. Yes, please.
Asking for directions. Where is the bathroom? Where is the bathroom?
For shopping, how much is this? How much is this?
Asking about language. Do you speak English? Do you speak English?
When you don't understand, I don't understand. I don't understand.
Asking for repetition. Could you repeat that, please? Could you repeat that, please?
And finally, goodbyes. See you later. See you later.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Have a good day. Have a good day.
You're doing a fantastic job. Keep practicing these. Now for the shadowing part. We will say a few lines at a normal speed, and we want you to try to speak at the same time as us. Don't worry about being perfect, just try to follow along. It helps with your rhythm and speed.
Try to match our pronunciation, our speed, and even our intonation, the way our voice goes up and down.
Let's try these. Good morning. How are you today?
I'm good, thanks. And you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good job. Let's try another short one. Excuse me, where is the shop?
Sorry, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Thank you anyway.
Remember, shadowing is like singing along to a song. You try to match the rhythm and the words. It's great practice.
Now, let's hear these phrases in a short, simple conversation. Mike and I will perform a little dialogue for you. It's a common situation.
Imagine Sarah and I are meeting at a coffee shop. Listen for the phrases we just practiced. Sound of a coffee shop, soft background noise. Hello, I'm Sarah. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Mike. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you too. I'm here for the shadowing conversation class.
Oh, okay. Cool. I found a table over there. Should we go over there?
Yeah, let's do that. I'll pay with my coffee when we get there.
Okay, thanks, Mike.
Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning, Sarah.
Mike, how are you? I'm very good, thank you. And you?
I'm well, thanks for asking. It's nice to see you.
Nice to meet you too, actually. Oh, wait, we already know each other. I mean, it's nice to see you again.
Yes, it is nice to see you again. Are you ready for some coffee?
Yes, please. I really need a coffee today.
Me too. Let's go order. Oh, excuse me, is this table free?
Looking? Yes, it looks free. Let's sit here.
Perfect. So, what are you going to get?
I'm thinking a latte. How much is a latte here? Do you know?
I think it's about $5. It's usually written on the board. Oh, actually, excuse me, I don't understand the menu very well today. It looks new.
Ah, I see. Could you repeat that about the price of the latte?
I said, I think it's about $5, but let's check.
Okay. Maybe I will just ask the barista. Excuse me, can I help you? Oh, no, sorry. Can you help me?
Yes, you can ask them, Mike.
A bit louder, pretending to talk to barista. Excuse me, how much is a latte, please? Do.
Do.
That was a fun little conversation, Mike.
It was. And did you, our listeners, notice how many of our phrases we used? We said, good morning, how are you, I'm good, thanks, nice to meet you, yes, please, excuse me, how much is this, or how much is a latte, I don't understand, and could you repeat that, please?
We also used sorry when Mike made a little mistake. These are all very natural and common phrases you'll hear and use every day.
The more you listen and practice, the more natural they will become for you, too.
Now, let's do a quick vocabulary recap. We're going to review 5 important words or expressions from today's lesson. Sarah, what's our first word?
Our first word is hello. This is a very basic greeting. You say hello when you meet someone at any time of day. It's like saying hi.
For example, if you see your neighbor, you can simply say hello. Or if you answer the phone, hello. It's a general greeting.
Our second word is thank you. We use this a lot today.
Thank you is what you say to show appreciation or gratitude. It means you are grateful for something someone did for you.
So if someone passes you the salt at dinner, you say thank you. If a friend gives you a gift, you say thank you so much. It's polite and kind.
Our third phrase is excuse me.
Excuse me has multiple uses. It's used to politely get someone's attention, like saying, excuse me, do you have the time?
It's also for when you need to pass someone. Excuse me, can I get past? Or for a very small apology. Oh, excuse me if you accidentally bump someone.
It's a very useful phrase for being polite in many situations.
Next up is the word sorry.
Sorry is used when you make a mistake or feel bad about something that happened. It's an apology.
If you spill water on the table, you say, oh, sorry. If you can't go to a friend's party, you say, I'm sorry, I can't make it.
It shows you are taking responsibility for a mistake or expressing regret.
Our fifth word is understand.
Understand means to know the meaning of something, to comprehend. If you understand something, you know what it means.
So if I explain something to you and you get it, you can say, yes, I understand. If you don't get it, you say, I don't understand.
It's a key word for learning and communication.
And one more for today. Our sixth phrase is repeat.
Repeat means to say or do something again. If you want someone to say something another time, you ask them to repeat it.
Like we practiced. Could you repeat that, please? It's very helpful when you didn't hear something clearly or you want to hear it again to understand better.
Wonderful. That's our vocabulary recap for today. Keep these words and phrases in mind.
All right, everyone. We've covered a lot today, from basic greetings to polite requests and useful questions.
Remember, speaking English is a journey, not a race. Every little step you take, every word you learn, every sentence you practice makes you better.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are how we learn and grow. Just keep trying and you will improve.
Try to use one or two of these phrases today. Say good morning to someone or thank you with a smile. The more you use them, the more natural they become.
We are so proud of your dedication and your effort. Thank you for listening and practicing with us today on Beginner English Speaking TV.
We hope you had a good time and learned something new. We'll be back soon with another helpful lesson.
Until then, keep practicing, keep listening, and keep speaking.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a wonderful day or evening.
See you next time.